I will tell you guys why I memorized 622. Everybody on YouTube has no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. In Twitch chat, my good friend Gene, who is a paragon of Final Fantasy VII related information, like, I guess, resourcefulness, and then I think the world's largest collector of Willem Dafoe gifts, he linked in Twitch chat a mod that he thinks I should play, and it's the Invisible Whispers mod. And he did that because he knows how I feel about it, which is that I love the Whispers, and you shouldn't desecrate such an amazing cinematic and narrative principle just because you're not galaxy brain enough to understand time travel. I'm being sarcastic. How's everybody doing? How's it going, guys? It's good to see you. I'll be honest, I've been a little bit preoccupied with life and Elden Ring, and so I'm bummed that I wasn't able to stream this weekend the moment these mods were available. But I'm glad I waited a little bit because we've got kind of what I think are really good versions of the mods now. They've kind of worked out some of the kinks. There's still a few little kinks which I'll show off, but for the most part, they're just great. Night Sky Prince. Did someone say Invisible Whispers? Yeah, they did. How's everybody doing? Look, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. I was gonna beat it on stream, but I just beat it just because I needed to beat it. And great game, 10/10, game of the year. And I only got one of 6 endings, so I still can do the other 5 endings, etc. You look different every time I see you. I am different every time you see me, Slick Jack01. I honestly, I'm animatronic. I'm not even a real person. And we just did take different animatronics from local abandoned Disney rides. You know how they all look kind of the same? You know, but they just have different configurations of facial hair and like costumes. That's me. And then my voice is disembodied. I haven't had a body in 40 decades. You know how things are. It's like life is really hard as like a entity. You know what I mean? Anyways, Elden Ring, incredible game. It's hard to stream, and etc. But it's still good. You know what I mean? I think I will be streaming some more Elden Ring. There is a couple of fights that I don't want to spoil for people that aren't there yet, that are like the best things that I've ever seen in a video game in terms of a set piece of challenging combat. And I'll just say that they're the legacy dungeons. The story bosses are great too, but they're DLC bosses, so to speak. Not really, but because they come with the full game, which is really worth the money. But there's one in particular that I spent 4 hours on, and it was, I don't know how to describe it. It's just the most fun kind of rage I've ever had. It's just crazy. Invisible Whispers mods, probably is that a nice idea, but I feel like that's just copium unless you actually change the scripting of cutscenes, which will probably be years before modders can do that sort of stuff with the game. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey guys, can you hold on just a second? I gotta do something real quick. Hey, Robert. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I mean, look. Yeah, you think you know ours? Yeah. Yeah, the voiceover is like, there's a ton of work. You know what, though? Somebody will probably do it. Somebody will probably do it. Because the people that are upset about the way that the game went are big mad. You know, and dedicated. And it's part of their identity to be as upset as they are. You know what I mean, NSP? And I'm not even... I'm not criticizing that. I just think that's probably what's going to happen. There's been some fun stuff that's happened. Let's see. I liked the Batman. So I'll tell you guys that. I liked the Batman. I'm not going to say anything other than that. It was right up my alley. Elden Ring was so good that I haven't platinumed Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, but I will. Forspoken was delayed, which I'm happy that we're going to get a game that's polished, because it felt like the trailers were masking performance problems. Like the latest trailers that were attached to an actual release date looked like they couldn't even throw 24 frames per second. Subtext, the Batman. Thankfully, they fixed the real problem with the game and added Young Sung back in. That's true, Gene. Yes, also the Batman. The Batman was really... I can't stop thinking about it. It was really good. It was the second really good DC thing that I've seen in the last month. The other really good DC thing is the HBO series Peacemaker, which I cannot recommend enough. And I did not expect to enjoy it. I liked all the people associated with it, but it's still... I just didn't expect to enjoy it. It was really good. Really, really good. Season 2 of First Soldier is live, and I am still a First Soldier ambassador. I've been a little distracted, but I will be, in fact, streaming some First Soldier Season 2 very soon. Probably tomorrow. Then there are good DC things. Yeah, man, it can be rough. It can be real rough. It's been a rough... I've always just liked comics that I liked. I've never really been brand loyal. MCU has been so high level in its production that it's almost like that's a criticism in itself. It's like, these movies are too good. I've seen things like that. Like, they're too good, they're ruining movies. You know? But in the First Soldier front, we've got Season 2, which introduces the Dragoon, which, I'll be honest, I haven't even played with yet. I've looked at all the stuff. I got the season pass. I have a box in the mail from First Soldier, and I will be doing more streaming. And it feels like my schedule kind of opened up a little bit, because May was going to be dedicated to Forspoken, and now that's happening in October. And I think that's better. I think it's better that it's going to be a complete experience. I am really curious now what that means for the release window of all the other Square Enix titles. We've got 16, we've got 7R Part 2, we've got Kingdom Hearts Quadratum. We've got stuff that Square Enix is expected to provide, and soon. And so, realistically, I can't imagine fall allowing both Forspoken and another major title, especially if they're tanking development costs for an extension. Because every time a game gets delayed, it costs money. So it's important to them that this game sells well more than ever. It's important that it performs well. And so they are going to factor scheduling it. And does that necessarily mean that we're not going to see 16 this year? No. But October is really close to December. So, I've got a couple of things that are Final Fantasy related to do over the next few months. I was sponsored for Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. I will play that. I've been excited to play that. Final Fantasy VI is a top tier game for me. It's one of the best Final Fantasies ever made, in my opinion, and the opinion of anybody who has good taste. The First Soldier stuff. So there's not only do we have this Dragoon class and Bahamut's now in play, there's all sorts of Bahamut stuff that's really cool to look at. But the first thing that we do now when updates come out for First Soldier is we data mine the shit out of them. We data mine the APK. And Sreliata, who is a digital artist and actually quite a heavy contributor to the mods we're going to play with today, we'll mine them and look at them. And one of the things that we noticed was there are definite models for Genesis's coat. There are definite models for Angeal somehow, Angeal's costume or something related to Angeal, which it's hard to differentiate that, but it's there. But most importantly to me, is it looks like Minerva is making its way into the game through the form of a skin. There are Minerva skins in the game, which is really cool. and you can check that out on Twitter. Sleep Easy's already streamed about it a little bit. So I'm excited. Chances Ff7 now releases before Forspoken. I am not going to say no. It was the first thing I told Night Sky Prince, actually. I was like, this either means that Ff7 is hitting next year or it's hitting over the summer. And then a gold Buster Sword, too. But what's immediate? Well, next Tuesday, Strangers of Paradise comes out. And I am going to aggressively play and stream that and make content for it. So that's going to be priority number 1 next week. And I'm not sure what platform that's going to happen on. Either PlayStation 5 or PC, Epic Game Store. I'm leaning a little bit towards Epic Games just because mods are a possibility and because a couple of other content creators that I really want to play with are going to do it. But PlayStation 5 might be something I also invest in so that at some point I can play with you guys too, if you guys don't end up on Epic Games. I've seen some little glimpses of like stuff being revealed for the game, and so I've taken that opportunity to block words on Twitter because I do not want to see it. I'm all spoiled out. I kind of want to experience it blind. Yeah, I'd be ecstatic if 16 hits this summer. I'm trying to think about what's coming out this summer, and I don't know. Like, what's coming out this summer? Right? There's a big void. Now, it's possible that we see God of War coming out this summer. And, you know, there's a 16 will drop right after my kid arrives in August. Well, 1, congratulations. 2, that would be sweet. For everybody but you. And I'm sorry. It's optimistic. But if you look at big titles, it's not like that part of the year doesn't do well. I mean, Last of Us 2 was released in June or July. Ghost of Tsushima was a summer game. So we're really, really kind of empty in there unless I'm missing something or, you know. Really, there is nothing planned except for maybe Ragnarok, which would be a good time. It would really be in their best interest to try and release this summer. We will probably get a Remake 2 trailer at PSX. Yeah, I kind of agree. All the rumors say it's about June. I've heard that. And honestly, I wouldn't be ultra surprised if that had an impact on Forspoken. I know it doesn't seem like they're in the same family of games, but they kind of are. My wife tells me the kid's more important anyway. I'll tell you that too. But not mean it. No, I of course I mean it. Summer 2020 was full of bangers. It was. When is PSX? That's a good question. October. I don't know, actually. It's probably October. Yeah, October 18th to the 20th. Square Enix is in fully development mode, passion and hard work for all that it's worth. There's a lot going on, definitely. Like, we know that there's potentially Tactics and Final Fantasy IX Remake / remasters. You know, we've got a mediocre Chrono Cross remake coming out, or remaster. That's exciting. Could have moved Forspoken, unlike Guerrilla Games. Square avoids big releases. Yeah. And you know what? I don't... All that really does... It doesn't actually... There's no real proof that affects sales. Like, I don't think Horizon Forbidden West is hurt by the fact that it came out near Elden Ring. People pit them against each other because, I don't know, console wars or something. I don't know. But of course Elden Ring is going to outsell Horizon. I don't think anybody's confused by that. I don't think it has anything to do with their, title competition. But why Square Enix likes to stagger releases is probably, it generally probably likes to stagger releases so that it can market effectively. Because Square Enix is not a small company, but I think they're smaller than most people imagine. They aren't. Ubisoft is a hyperbolic example, but they aren't the kind of game studio that has hundreds of people working on one game at a time. It's more like they have hundreds of people working on just one game, and then some of them, doing, contributing to side stuff. And then one game will go into full production mode, and they'll kind of stagger, full teams like that. But even things like Final Fantasy XIV has a surprisingly small team, or at least it was surprising to me based on the quality. And then the Western development is its completely own thing. And there was news that Guardians underperformed, and that bums me out, but it doesn't surprise me. I think they knew they had a much better game than it looked, and so they did their best to market it, but they were really disconnected from when and where and how to market that game. The best place to market that kind of game was like Comic-Con. They should have focused there instead of going to a place where everybody wants Final Fantasy news and then disappointing them with Guardians news. You're dying for a Tactics console remaster. Do you think First Soldier will come to PC at some point? I think in a way it will definitely be playable on PC in an official capacity. Victoria Chan, not really. We've just been talking. We've just been talking. Here in a few minutes, I'm going to start up. Final Fantasy VII Remake Advent Children Edition. And I'm going to start from the top. And in the description for the YouTube video, I'll put the links to the mods. There's a lot of really good mods. But I've been like passively aggressively pushing for the Advent Children mods on the Final Fantasy VII R Discord, and so much so that they actually handed me copies of the mods before they put them on Nexus mods, because they were just tired of hearing me complain. And they did a ton of really good work. And it's not just Ninja Grime, who did an incredible job. Amiibo Lad was also involved. Sreliata pulled the assets and did a bunch of stuff to help. And there's little fixes and help from Narknon. A bunch of people came together for this Jujubee, and it really did. It came together great. And then as soon as that happened, all the accoutrements started getting released. So a really polished fusion sword is out. A good update to the Tifa mod is out. A really good update to Aerith's outfit to make it look like her brief appearance from the dead in Advent Children. It looks good. I'm excited to show it all off. And then also they've been doing other crazy stuff. Like there's a good Noctis mod that came out, and a Virgil mod, which is fun because there were some Devil May Cry mods that replaced various characters with characters from Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'll tell you what. You know what else uses Unreal Engine? Elden Ring. So everybody's too busy playing Elden Ring to really be like making mods. It's too large of a game for us to have a bunch of mods out already, and it's its initial release, right? Whereas Remake, there were some mods pretty quick because we'd already played the shit out of Remake because it was 2 years later. Elden Ring's a little different, but I fully expect... Oh, there's a Squall mod? Oh, let me look at this. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm going to show this. I might show this. We'll see. Oh, God. Oh, God. Nope. I changed my recording resolution, so... Oh, God. This is a disaster, guys. What have I done? This is untenable. Okay, hold on. Relax, guys. I don't know why you guys are so stressed out. Yes, this is correct. I'm a professional. Okay. I guess I'll set aside my ego and get myself out. Here, look, it's me, Squall. I was also based on Gagged. Okay, look, guys, listen. So this is a great mod. You can just you can sense his inferior development as a protagonist, just by looking at the picture. Doesn't he look so amazingly less interesting as a character than Cloud now? I'm just kidding. This is a great mod. It looks good. Thanks for the link. Hey, did you see the Bifa mod? I did, Ramagus. I did see the Bifa mod. And there's a bunch of different variants for that. A bunch. It's just like Tifa but made of beef. That's correct. NSP said, to be honest, I assumed the game was shit until people actually told me it was good. Are we talking about Elden Ring? Or Guardians of the Galaxy? Yeah, man, I thought the same thing. I was like, dude, how could this be good? It looked beautiful, but so did the Avengers in a cinematic, sort of way. But Guardians of the Galaxy was almost game of the year. So Narknon is also going to get Baby Yoda as a Barrett weapon. Okay. Huh. If screenshots materialize for that, feel free to post them in chat. There's a good Noctis mod where they actually did change the face too. Oh, you have my Bifa clip? Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. When that's done, can you post it on the Discord? That's one I have to see. Oh, for the, yeah. Yeah, I assumed it was just another Avengers, maybe slightly less bad. I think Avengers did Guardians of the Galaxy so dirty. It did! Avengers did Square dirty. But it was ill-begotten timing, too. It just... fanfics from the remake Troubadour Poet? No, I have not got a chance to. And I'm sorry about that. I've been very distracted. Feel free to send them to me again, though, just because I'm disorganized. When do you think we will finally see Ever Crisis? I think we'll see Ever Crisis. I would say at least 3 months till we see Ever Crisis. I'll just say it like this. We're probably going to know within 3 months of Ever Crisis Like, I will at least probably know. And Night Sky Prince might know. But we're not there yet. The yee ass games as a service model, then they get some customers on their dick. I know that the service model did not work for that. And then you asked about First Soldier on PC too. I think the way that that's going to work is through Google Play. Google has this Play over PC service that's going to come out soon, and I think that's going to be how we see First Soldier on PC. One can only hope, but then again, I remember when DLC didn't exist either. You know what? The game that made me feel like, oh man, I don't even need DLC because it felt pre-built into the game. It was Elden Ring. Like, I played the game and then there was these 2 extra dungeons that feel like, or 2 extra remembrances that you get that feel like they're their own DLC thing, but you don't play for them. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what games used to be like. I had forgotten. So anyways, there's one fight in particular that ours thinks he knows, and he probably does. I haven't checked Discord to confirm. Let me confirm on Discord if you actually do know. There's one fight that when mods come into play, when mods come into play, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, Ryan. Okay, so when mods come into play, there's a battle in Elden Ring that I think will be great as a Sephiroth mod. I can't wait. Oh yeah, they've got intergrade costumes. The intergrade skins are out finally. So here, let me show that off on First Soldier. Yeah, so they've got these skins. They've got a Sonon skin and then the 2 Yuffie skins and then some helicopter stuff. So that's cool. Thanks for sharing that, Phantom. Yeah, you are correct. Ours just discorded me, and he's correct. That fight is the most fun I've ever had in a fight. I couldn't believe how okay I was every time I died. Like it felt so good to die that way. Okay. All right. Enough of this nonsense. Okay, let me grab a drink real quick. Hey, Phantom. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but you can always try YouTube also, because that's why I'm dual streaming, is because a lot of people have trouble with Twitch where they're at, and so they've asked if I can. Because you can go back a little bit and let it buffer and still kind of be live. Are you guys both buffering? Sally Gooklu, both on Twitch and YouTube, or how are we doing? It's supposed to report if there's issues, but it has not. Well, look. Every time the whispers touch me, I lose a part of myself. Very funny. Gene. Thank you all for your patience. I just had to get some of that housekeeping out of the way. I'm going to be going super hard on Strangers of Paradise. Probably get some of you involved. Probably work with some content creators. There is a bit of buffering every now and then. No, Ramagus. Nobody gets any choices. It is actually saying that I've dropped about 1% of my frames. Okay, let's get this going. Oh, what? Okay, let me eliminate the annoyance of myself. So all I've done, by the way, in terms of this, is I've only taken a few screenshots for my promo art. I've not actually messed with them a lot. I just made sure that they worked, and so we're gonna do this together. But right off the bat, here we've got a sweet fusion sword mod. I always loved the fusion sword. And I guess that's what I'm calling it. There's been some official sources that have called it the fusion sword. Some have called it Fenrir. But I think the fusion sword is probably the best canonical title for it. Yo, thank you for the sub. Okay, we're just gonna skip and we're gonna start at the top. I just took screenshots in here, obviously. Man, that's the longest it's ever loaded. Okay, let's start at the top. Should I pretend that I stole this game? I thought Fenrir was a bike. Me too. And you're correct. It's also a figure in Norse mythology. And a dog. Fusion sword might be my favorite post-OG design of anything. See, the Advent Children designs in general I thought were just phenomenal. Like every part about it. I love both. I love both the costumes for Tifa and Cloud. I like that they have a similar motif, as if they were designed by the same person, you know? You know, because they're married with children now. I'm not saying that in a ship thing. Ship way. Look. No, I liked the touch of it. And, I liked, Fenrir. Fenrir was, like, super cool, the bike. And I even liked, Kadaj's outfit. Do you know the 3 remnants of Sephiroth's outfits? I thought they were really cool. They didn't show off the trickiness of Kadaj's blade enough, because you don't know this unless you pay super close attention, but it's a double katana. Like, there's a space in between two. I like Cloud's motorcycle. I will admit that I'm not the biggest fan of the Barrett design. I don't mind the fishnet. I think that's pretty cool. It's more the vest. Yeah, I love how the bike goes with the fusion sword too. Like, that's just cool design. You know what I mean? How's my voice in comparison to all the other stuff? Also, you know there will be 3 DLCs for Stranger of Paradise. I wonder if they will have more than that. Depends on how it does. It would have been nice to explore more areas. I agree. Clomega Streppin. Tifa Cloud is the canonical ship. Tifa's ride or die. Aerith is just die. Okay. Don't ignore this, okay? This isn't... That didn't happen. You didn't see any of that. It's a lie. I like that he talks to the bike in Dirge of Cerberus. You would like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh man. Who are these badasses? I hope they're all okay. I hope they make it. What? Okay, that looks pretty cool. They still don't have a hair mod for him yet to make it match, and I'm okay with that. I prefer his hair here. Look at that. Oh man, it looks so good. It looks so good. There's a little bit of clipping with the weapon, so you just always have to have it drawn. Like, you could just never let it touch, never let it touch, never let... Anyway, so there you go. Look at him. Look at that. Okay, we will initiate free cam mods too. Okay, right off the bat, let's just show off something weird somebody found. Since y'all are here. There's this weird extra model when you get outside of the light source. Okay, Okay, so when you're outside of the light source, you're on some weird, like, this looks like a roof in like Nippon in Japan. Like, it's just some random roof, but like overdeveloped. Like, there's a river. Oh my god, I've never got it to focus like this. Whoa, I've never gotten it to focus like this. Gene, have you seen this? Whoa, that is weird. Yeah, it's a test environment, or just like some cookie cutter Unreal asset. But every time I've seen it, it's looked like that out of focus, sort of super saturated with light. This is the first time I've ever seen it the appropriate color. This is weird. This is Gene's favorite location in the game. But yeah, those are just like hotel rooms. I know, this is crazy. Take some print screen images. I will. Plus, this is recorded. I don't know why I'm... Anyways, okay. Alright, enough of that nonsense.
Halt! Who goes there?
You're up.
You're coming with...
Don't think so.
I do have level 99 mods for everybody. So, because I'm Advent Children Cloud, I'm level 99. I'm also been cured of geostigma, so you guys don't have to worry about that.
Have fun.
Bro, it looks so good.
Not bad.
This is great work. This is incredible work.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said. You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nothing to it.
It's weird. I feel both way too mobile and also cramped by not having a jump button because I've been playing so much Elden Ring and Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm like, oh man, he moves so fast. So I'll go ahead and do a little bit of spieling. The Materials Ultimania actually describes that they try to make a realistic train schedule for this. Here we have great posters, including The Adventures of Stamp, Book 3, everyone's favorite series. We learned that even little Marlene loves Stamp. And Traces of Two Past, which, by the way, is officially getting a translation. So I forgot to mention that. November, we're going to see English versions of both the Materials Ultimania Plus and Traces of Telephone.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
So some other mods that I included
Try to look at.
is I actually swapped
Looks are what people.
Cloud's eyes for Claudia's eyes for his mother, because that matches Advent Children a little bit more. Because the game really can't figure itself, or it can't figure itself out with eye color.
Notice first.
Guess I'm
So-
not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Yeah, no. We're done here.
Or even the same.
Give it a rest.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
It looks so good. It looks so good. This is the latest version of the mod too on Nexus. Oh man. Okay. So, I cannot handle the amount of stuff on the screen now. I feel like the worst kind of From Software fan right now, because like I'm looking at the mini map and I hate it. And I'm trying to remember the button to get rid of it. I don't know what the button is on PC.
Get him, boy!
Okay,
Time to get serious.
okay. It was L2. L. Thank you. I just saw your message. I'm sorry. I wish I would have seen it sooner. Thank you, Blue.
Enough. You're mine. Not bad.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there!
There's way too much information on the screen. This feels like an Ubisoft game. It looks good though. It looks really good. Okay. But
This way.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Should be easy. Now you're in for it. Get ready.
you know what I think will
Let's go.
be the next great mod for Advent Children is Fenrir for the Hardy Daytona. It doesn't seem like something they can't do, you know? Alright, so there's not much more on this chapter that really shows off the Advent Children feel. So we're going to switch to chapter 3. Legions. How are you, bro? Why did I get rid of the beard again? Also, hi, Peter Vickers. Look. The beard isn't for everybody.
Hot damn, we are good.
Yes! Bombs detonated 1.
Legions, how you doing?
0.
And one step closer.
Yeah, she's a good fan of it.
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right?
Django! The only thing I don't like about this is that Cloud can't separate the individual swords. Yeah, that would be crazy awesome. I just don't... Man, if somebody ever made a functional... Like, the different Surugis came out, I would freak out. But I'm gonna be reasonable with them. Like, that is a ton of work. But it really does look good. There's a blue variant too. But this realistically looks closer to the way that it actually looked in Advent Children because of the way that lighting worked. Even though technically it was like a dark blue.
Services have concluded for the day.
How are you liking Elden Ring, Legions? How far are you? When are we gonna play together?
I wish I could tell you, but
Maybe we'll see the fusion blade at the end of Remake? I think so. I think we'll see stuff from Advent Children in Remake. Someone did kind of that with the different swords for Dissidia. Well, you can... Yeah, there's variants on the blade, I can see. But, like, for that to be actual... Dango Jin, how do I like Elden Ring? Well, I haven't got all 6 endings, but I got one, and I did the legacy stuff. Like, I did the fight. You know which one I'm talking about, and it was incredible, and I can't wait to do it again.
Fried marsh. A handful or hear me out. A whole heap?
I wish I could tell you, but sadly I don't.
I'm over leveled. I found some real easy ways to level. There's guides to do it even better. Like, I saw YouTube videos for like 10 million runes an hour.
Apparently Shinra thinks it's
Tom Clady's only had it. I'd never seen anything like it before.
It's like a giant
Sector 8
candle
was a
lighting up the
nightmare.
whole sky.
Fires everywhere.
There is some clipping,
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet. Yeah, the hell.
and that's going to be hard to deal with.
Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
I do have the NPC face fix mod, by the way, too. So if you look at the PC version of the game, or even the PS5 version, they actually replaced the NPC faces with less detailed versions of them. I'm not saying that they look great, but like none of this stuff, you know, like the pores, all that stuff is just gone. So I'm using that mod. And where the source for that is actually PS4. The PS4 game files. When they pulled them, they were much higher res. One of many things about the PlayStation 4 version that weren't optimized.
Work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
Hey Legions, what system are you getting Strangers of Paradise on?
You okay, buddy?
Because I went into a hole for Elden Ring, but I'm not going to do that for Strangers of Paradise.
You again.
Look, best plot element in the game.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's
622 doesn't exist.
Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up.
You're such a kidder.
Peter Vickers, regarding the development of 7R2 and 16 and Forspoken delay, I don't think that they are necessarily related, meaning that I don't think that Forspoken being delayed will impact the release of 16 or 7R2, but I do think that it tells us, it rules out a time when either of those things are coming out, and that's fall of 2022. So Final Fantasy 16 is either coming out this summer, which is not as likely but not impossible, or early 2023. And I think that was going to be the case regardless of what happened with Forspoken. As far as 7R2, I think we'll get our 7R2 trailer this year whenever we were supposed to get it, and that's been part of it. We're definitely going to get Ever Crisis. Season 2 and 3 of First Soldier will get larger in importance and scale.
Glad I got today off.
What do you know? That ain't happening.
And here we go. This is the latest variant of the Advent Children Tifa mod. And the game's kind of chunky right now.
That's right, Angel. I am. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
16 is definitely soon, I think.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the
Hey,
last
Drenix.
time I saw a real one.
What, a real wolf insignia? I know. Fenrir insignia?
How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
I love that, huh? What are you talking about?
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
So I'm chunking a little, probably because I've got the 7th Heaven high-res pack. So, this replaces all the textures in 7th Heaven with high-res variants. And this is... I love this mod. Even though while I'm streaming it gives me some issues. But every single texture was meticulously upscaled by AI upscaling. It's not being done now. It's like somebody went through and used Gigapixel to upscale everything. And when upscaled, you can see some details that are interesting. A lot better anyways. You can see this screenshot from Advent Children. See this tomato. See this Happy Sparkler season. You can see this picture of Seventh Heaven with Tifa in it. My favorite detail on this mod costume, I love the red armband. I think that's great. And there's a non-red eye variant. But yeah, it looks good. It does impact performance a little. But for me, only when I'm streaming, for whatever reason. Thank you for the wonderful memories. And then there is... five stars. Just like there are 5 stars on Beagle Stamp's helmet. Coincidence? Definitely. Okay.
Not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah.
You.
This mod looks so good. It looks so good. I can't get over how good it looks.
As yet, no group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but security services are working tirelessly.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Did Marlene have an AC design? Well, yeah.
What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, Marlene.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are, remembering Daddy's lesson.
Where's the Aerith AC mod?
You know what a good girl
it's here. I have it. I'll show you.
bed on time.
Don't worry.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Oh man, it's Jerry McJitters.
Daddy, did the people who died...
Okay. Oh wait, okay. So, because I'm streaming on YouTube, I have to turn the audio down for the music for this next part, and I apologize for that. So just imagine Aerith's theme song
I'll return to the planet?
playing in the background. But we'll go check out the Budding Bodyguard chapter. And then we'll crescendo with the Sephiroth fight. What's currently the easiest way to play Crisis Core? Never owned a PSP, and I feel like I need to play it before part 2 comes out. I didn't hit OK, did I? Okay. There are emulators that exist. It's the only real way to play.
Hey, buddy.
Legions go... Yeah, you can link whatever you want.
Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now.
Of course, when I stream
Move something. Anything.
Crisis Core, as I have often, just know that it's with a real PSP, and that the reason it looks super high def is because I have an ultra advanced AI upscaler.
Yeah.
That I like, it's a camera, like literally just takes a picture
Who are you?
of the screen and then AI upscales it.
You're everything.
Because I would never.
Oh, Cloud. There's still so much.
I would never emulate. I would never emulate a car.
Maybe you're not okay.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. Done. I am talking as much as I can over this.
Cloud.
So that
Nice to meet you again.
I don't get popped
Again, huh?
by the
You don't
thingy.
remember? What about the flowers?
There's an AC looking Sephiroth. Oh, I'll check that out. But yeah, so this is the AC Aerith mod,
You came crashing through the roof
which is,
without so much as a look
you
out
know,
below.
pretty good. Pretty good, I
Fell right
think.
into my flower bed. Lucky for you.
You know what I mean?
Like
I'm
really.
just talking at this point
Sorry,
because
I
if I
didn't mean to-
Don't
don't,
worry about it.
I'm gonna
Your
get
laptop
shut
finally
down.
look. This
The
place,
the
it has a
weird
kind of
fake
power.
owner of this song
Before
will.
I forget, you dropped this when you landed.
What? It's really weird
I
looking
felt
at that.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine.
I'm not sure
no.
if anybody
It's
just
special.
noticed where Aerith
Mine is
grabbed
not good for anything at all.
her materia from. But because the jacket's a little shorter, yeah.
Bet you just don't know how to use it.
Could be.
The mod turned out really good.
I
The
really
Aerith
don't
mod turned out really good.
Just having it is enough. It was a gift from my mother. Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this.
It is pretty
You should stay
crazy.
a while.
I should stay a while. Okay. I should stay by turning down the music. God. There. That's nice. There's variants of the mod too that don't have the earring, but the latest variant does have the earring. I'm gonna check out the Sub G-Funk and Fun Cody. Okay. Oh, the darker Sephiroth one. I guess that's true. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. That's a good idea. Okay, so after I pounce on Reno, but look at that. That's so good. That's so good. Just excellent work. Just gotta fix these physics right here. Or I can just always have my sword drawn. I can't. Okay. But yeah, here's the Aerith AC outfit. It looks pretty good, I think.
Really? You will? In that case. Huh?
I'll see myself in. Thanks.
They say Vincent is Sephiroth's real father because he loved Lucretia.
And who are you?
Yeah. They've worked really hard
And
on
soldier.
making sure
Pretty
that
cool,
that
huh?
rumor is canonically untrue.
Ex-soldier.
Like, Dirges Cerberus was just like, no. And a lot of the Dirges Cerberus interviews were like, yeah,
Bodyguard work's not
no.
too different from Merc stuff, right? I guessed. From the sword.
Just do this for me, okay?
Lucretia sucks. That's the bottom line.
Fine, but it'll
She's a
cost you.
bad lady.
A lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're
Invisible Whispers would make it less like AC, I guess.
What class?
You know, Gene,
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
all the scientists suck. Not Professor Gast. He's the best. He's the founder of Avalanche.
Heard the lady.
It's canonically confirmed.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Body.
All right.
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
That's that.
Hey, little help in here, guys? Shit.
Here we go. It's over.
Good old what's his face. Hardly knew ya. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it.
Oh man. Looks good.
What you waiting
Be
for?
careful!
How'd you?
Do you really have to fight for hours?
Yes, I do.
Bring it. Let's go. That's a hit. What you waiting for, bodyguard? I'm right here. That ain't bad.
I know.
Come on, talk.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Gonna make me work.
It's weird without music.
Well, lucky for you, tough guy.
Feels good.
Consummate professional. Figured this dance of ours could use a spark.
Let's dance, asshole.
Wow, that just broke the damage barrier. 14,999. Or 14, yeah, 14,999.
You've got it all wrong, man. I just wanted to.
Cloud! No!
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Okay.
Are they? Sir! Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Go get the girl.
Sir!
Alright.
The hell?
Yeah, and it doesn't clip right there. I'm assuming... Like, it does seem to obey some wind physics. So I feel like this might be an issue that can be solved. Look at that earring. Like, I know that it represents his grief. But why did he choose it? Like, did he know that it, like, does he study Norse mythology? Like, it's cool. I'm not saying that I'm not grateful. Okay.
Over here!
So, we'll do some Destiny's Crossroads. hello.
Home free, Red.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
Man, you need to lighten up. Hell, you might even try smiling.
Are we saying hi?
Second thought,
You want to play Remake?
suits you better. Hey, don't pout.
Look.
It's Final Fantasy. Norse mythology is part of it all. Opening lurker. Yeah, I hear you. Or opining. What I mean is, like, it's interesting. Like, he made a design choice. I'm like a lone wolf. It seems out of character for him to make that choice, so I bet there's a story, like somebody else made it for him. Whispers? Oh man, I still don't have music enabled. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little break, and I'm going to install 2 mods that will help with this. I don't get it. Is Vincent subject 0 or is Sephiroth subject 0? Yes, 622. We know that it's probably not Vincent. But we're not 100% sure it's Sephiroth. It's probably Sephiroth.
Come on.
Cloud. Go for the head. With pleasure.
Yeah, once we have Fenrir, this scene's gonna be way cooler. Sorry, cut out for a second. Forgot what are we talking about, gang? Nothing much. We're just playing with these Advent Children mods that look pretty sweet. Alright, yeah. That could use some improvement. And I'm gonna take a little break here to kill the game. And install some mods. So give me a second while I do that. Install some mods. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Ninja Grime! Dude! The legend. Ninja Grime over on YouTube chat. Everybody please thank him for his awesome mods. And he should definitely start up a Patreon or something. Or a Ko-fi. Ninja Grime, you should do that. Maybe there's something in it for you. Wink, wink. Maybe there's something in it for you. He said. But yeah, the AC motorcycle would be pretty sweet. If you want to switch out the, use your incredible superpowers, your super modding powers, to switch out the Hardly Daytona. I love that it's the Hardy Daytona. Like, the word Daytona has such a specific meaning in our reality, like in the world of Earth. Like, it's a place and it's like a known... Hi. animal. My cat's really needy. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay. You're gonna be like this, aren't you? This whole time. You're just gonna be... You need to be the center of attention. I see. I see. You're such a diva. You're like Sephiroth. Don't deny me. Just installing some mods, petting my cat, trying to keep my cat's butthole out of the camera. Here. Look. Just be right here. Relax. Okay, one down. Jesus, child. Okay. I'm not saying that I don't love you. But I do love you less right now. Just kidding. God. So moody. Okay. Okay, Gene. All right, one more. Okay, I've got those going. They're cooking. So give me a second here to deal with this. Okay, all right. Hi. How are you now? Okay. Alright, I'm just doing a final look through my mods and see if there's anything else that will make this a more immersive experience. You know what I mean? Guys, you know what I mean? Shit. Chadley Cloud? No. Honeybee Injector Sword? Close. Virgil? Nude Cloud? Jessie Topless? The Yoon outfit for Tifa? Blow Poly Cloud? Virgil skin? Okay. It's enough of that nonsense. How's everybody doing, by the way? Are you guys good? I should probably open up chat if I'm actually going to ask you that question. Giga Cloud? Oh. Right. Hey, have a good sleep, Saleh. I know there's a shirtless mod for Sephiroth that's a work in progress. I can't remember. Who's working on that? Is that you? Ninja Grime? Are you working on that? Let me check. It's here somewhere. I'll find it. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting caught up on chat. No, it's Gato Tom is working on a shirtless Sephiroth mod, which I'm excited for that. It'll make the final showdown look super cool. Man, why is it taking so long to load? Alright. Alright, there we go. So obviously it looks really cool. I'm really happy with them. I think the kinks will get worked out too, but they still look, for the most part, it generates like a lot of super good cinematic moments and it just looks good. Yes. That is much more Advent Children, that face. I forgot to turn music back on.
Okay, asshole, let's...
Don't.
What?
And you're wrong.
Okay, sorry, hold on. I just got caught up with chat. What did you send me? The Aerith chat. Wow. No, I don't want to ever look at that again. How dare you? How dare you? Guys, don't click that link in Discord unless you want to be
Those who
thoroughly
look with eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything
aroused.
about you is wrong.
Everything about us is wrong.
All born are bound to her. Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
The world won't end today. But you will.
Not having music does allow you to key on the voice performances. Wow, those screams are horrifying without music. When is SEAL Team 7 coming back? You have one of the best FF channels ever.
Drag our asses all this way.
It's coming.
This is the
We haven't had enough to talk about, but we will soon. We've got, I'm gonna have Legions on. Don't care, still netted. I'm gonna have Legions on, for sure.
Boy, oh boy.
We're gonna talk about First Soldier.
Freedom is steep.
We're gonna talk about Strangers of Paradise too. I'm gonna have a Strangers of Paradise episode.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens,
The scene is way better with that
protect your
music.
honor. As a soldier! Come and get it!
Without music, you can tell how good his performance is too. People really reject Tyler Hoechlin as a good Sephiroth, but I think he's phenomenal. I think it's really obvious he's one of the best actors here. Like, in the cast.
This is the point of
Like,
no return.
he's a seasoned actor. Like, not a voice actor, an actor. It's really clear how organic, but inorganic his voice feels at the same time. Like, it's just well performed. Yeah, AC Aerith's outfit is really good.
I'm not really sure. What will we find on the other side?
And then AC Tifa's great.
Freedom. Boundless, terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky. What you heard just now were the voices of the planet. Those born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned. They're howling in pain.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
Their words, they don't reach him. All these moments and memories, precious and fleeting, they're like rain rolling off his back.
This is so much better without music. I can't get over how much better this is without music.
Cry or shout or anything. He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him. Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this. But if we do, we'll be changing more than fate itself. If we succeed, if we win, we'll be changing ourselves. I guess maybe that's why I hesitated.
You said it yourself. He has to be stopped. And frankly, I've heard enough howling for a lifetime.
Which felt so empty when the screams and the howling were drowned out by music. And you know, there's a lot of pressure that comes from the namesake of Final Fantasy to be constantly musical. But you know, one of the things that the franchise has, well, what 7 has always been, has been like sort of cutting edge in its cinematic exposition. And this goes back to the OG. There was actual cinematics, not just in the cutscenes, but there was, you know, there were cinematic decisions made in the way that the game was presented. And you'll notice that good cinema doesn't always rely on music. In fact, some of the best cinema in the last 2 years has been really specific about when it doesn't use music. And I think that moving forward, there are a lot of dramatic moments like that that would have been served by not trying to drip with the nostalgia of the music and instead just serve the drama of the scene. Glitter sword included? Yeah.
So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back? I don't know what kind of freedom we're buying, but I know it'll cost us.
Something of note, by the way, is that I do like Barrett's AC mod in Remake. Hi there, Katarina. I get it. It's an arena for cats, but also the name Katarina. It's clever. I appreciate the name. But look, not only... oh, well, no, we were talking about Barrett's mod. So... I like Barrett's AC mod. But I'll say that I actually like it more than his AC costume. Because I don't like the puff jacket. And I don't know if that's... I like puff jackets in general as a style. I wear puff jackets. Like, I'm not saying... Like, I don't know why we're getting into this fashion discussion, but I think puff jackets are great. I think they have a ton of utility as a backpacker because they compress. But they have zero abrasion resistance. And so part of it is I'm like, that's not practical. But also it just, I don't like it. I don't like the way that it looks. But I like just the recolored leather jacket. I think that works-ish. Okay. End rant. I don't know. I feel like I have to turn on music for at least the Sephiroth fight. So I will probably do that. But I'm going to keep the music off for the next whisper part.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
And see how it feels.
This could well be her last line of defense. It won't be easy.
Yeah, these are big whispers. And then I used the no whispers mod, so like there's gonna be way less whispers overall. Hey, Miss Winerib. Yeah, I can take it way more seriously without the music too.
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye. Whether you can see the scenes or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
I personally always liked Cloud's AC look. Me too. It's like my favorite look. It's the best part of the movie. I was not a fan of the first Advent Children other than just the coolness of it. I mean the first Advent Children. I mean Advent Children. I did think Advent Children Complete was a considerably better movie. Like, the additions were really valuable to it. In fact, one of my favorite moments in the entire Final Fantasy VII compilation plus, because Final Fantasy VII OG is not part of the compilation, so all Final Fantasy VII related stuff is in Advent Children Complete. It's the scene with Cloud and Marlene when he like lifts her off the bike. There's something so perfect about that scene, particularly in Japanese.
That ain't right.
I could do without Barrett's lines there too. I just... part of it is they weren't localized well at all. Like, there's no reason for him to talk to himself other than to, you know, make a declaration involving Marlene. Wow, without the whispers, this looks very different. This mod is pretty sweet. Oh no! Oh wow. Low-level fatal error. Interesting. I've never had Remake crash on me. Ever. So, I'm assuming the No Whispers mod doesn't like going into chapter 18 without whispers. So let's... So sorry, Gene. I guess it could be something else. I'll try one more time. Can't escape the whispers. Yeah, messing with fate's it's a big no-no. Alright, we'll try one more time. Just to make this more cinematic. Have you seen the polygons mod? I saw the cloud dress polygon mod. It doesn't like it. Mismatched material. Material instance constant. Crashed again. I know you can't see that, but... Alright, we're trying it. What did you just send me? Have you seen? Oh, it's okay, Miss Crelia. You don't have to worry about that. I knew what you meant. Alright. Here's the test. I just deleted the Whispers mod.
Ready?
Yes.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
This could well be her last line of defense.
It
won't be easy.
But why are they working on that? But for why?
Let's go.
Yeah, by fishnet, that's like literally... That's what you dredge through like a swamp in The Witcher to get one of those weird mutant fish creatures. Okay, I cannot handle that monologue again. Can't wait till they finish all the polygon models. Yeah.
I'll end this.
You prefer the original one than AC for Barrett? I agree. If that's what you're talking about. I love Advent Children Cloud though. I love that. Advent Children Cloud and Tifa I really like.
You're alive!
This looks so cool.
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
So that thing. It's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
So yeah, no whisper mod destroys the level with all the whispers. Astonishingly.
Bring it on!
Let's dance, asshole!
Even this is better without music. We fixed Remake, guys. That's the other thing, by the way, about Elden Ring is there's some moments where the music is so good and interesting
Come on, that ain't fair.
that it just elevates. There's 3 bosses in particular
Just go!
that I'm talking about.
Look out! Run, damn it, run! Move your ass!
Serpentine.
Get ready.
Reformation. Look at her fists of fury.
Come on.
That's cool. The glowing fists. Oh, I forgot to put my free camera mod on. What the fuck is wrong with me? I hope we get Sid's model for AC in part 2. You prefer Sid's AC, Sid? I mean, it's not that different. It's the future outfits. I deviated too far. I mean, so far it's good. I think, for right now. Probably. We'll see. Anyways, what was I doing? I was going to look at the glowing fists. In order for the AC mod to work right, you have to use the no weapons mod too, so the invisible weapons. So Tifa's just bare fist in it. But the fists look really cool with her chi level built up to level 1 or higher. They've got that glow. That's cool. I don't even know what my materia is set up, by the way, so hopefully I win. Intercession.
I've got
Damn it!
We gotta get out of here now!
As long as Sid has cigarettes to light his dynamite, you're good. Actually, I do want to show off, for those of you that maybe don't watch my streams regularly and don't know. When it comes up, again, I'll show y'all. But there's an exoskeleton for
I'm waiting.
for the Harbinger's hand that doesn't really show this, but he like unsheathes it during certain scenes here. And you can see its resemblance. Here, I think. Is it here? Yes, okay. So, here, I'll show. Okay. So this is his hand underneath this, like, exoskeleton. And if you look at the fingers of the Harbinger, that's Chaos. Those are Chaos's fingers. I'm sorry, the Omega Weapons fingers. So this is the Omega Weapons fingers. Or Omega's fingers. Which could just be a design asset similarity, but I think Omega is definitely in play somehow. Just go around.
You're gonna feel this one.
I see you.
Did we do it?
Hang on.
Eric!
Red.
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
Don't do that to you. I'm serious, Phantom. This isn't one of me being a jerk things. Also, does anyone know the reason why Zach is alive yet? Nobody knows.
Damn it! How do we stop these things?
But the reason's not nothing.
Big one is way over
I'll
there.
tell you that much.
However, these guys
And it's not that he's not alive. I think it has to do with Cloud, personally.
Here it comes.
It has to do with Cloud's immortal soul.
That's that. That's that.
Not really his immortal soul, but I think that Cloud is Sephiroth's endgame this go around. And so, whatever he wants from Cloud, Zack is there to circumvent or prevent. I think Zack is the reason Cloud won't die at the end. Mods look good, dude. Ninja Grime, if you're still listening, good job. Good job on AC Cloud. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, this is a hot shot right here.
Always a blank page.
The future is always a blank page.
Them again? Least they could do is give us a little breather.
I say
There's that Omega hand.
Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Do you hope for more battle shortcut inputs in the future parts of Remake? Yeah.
Bring it on, bitch.
Yeah, I would like 8 or 16. Like, I just like how... I mean, it's like kind of easy. Just how,
Don't overdo it.
Sorry. How Kingdom Hearts 3 does it. You just assign it to a different L trigger, you know?
Let's do this.
Right.
It's on you. Gotta give it my all.
Bring it down. Won't miss.
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
How do I play this game again?
Go on! You jittery?
Give me targets. Did I give Rama to anybody?
Hey!
That'll do.
What the?
Oops. Inviolate.
Just go away!
Enough. That's that.
You did it.
I'm gonna show you what avalanche.
Fire in the hole. Hey, it's that one movie.
Let's do this.
That's it.
That's that.
Big. Go for it.
This part's better with that music too. That one not so much. That could have benefited from music, to be honest.
We did it. Right.
Oh, I forgot to give him the Hamet or Shiva. That would have been nice in this.
Still in it.
Get him.
Man,
Damn it. What the?
Here we go.
Too bright.
Barrett, do it.
Ain't no stopping us now.
ain't no stopping us now.
Gotcha.
Who's that? Who's getting lowered?
Did we beat him? Think so.
Cisne? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good storytelling is always introducing an idea and then never touching it again. Ali D does know.
Where are we?
Okay, I'll turn music back.
Cloud.
Even the CGI color is different.
What the hell is this?
It's Marl getting lowered in the water. Marlene? Wow, Mercer Daniels. It's so weird, silent. Okay, I'll turn it on. Relax. Look at all that purple. Look at all that Caius energy. Being able to just toss buildings with your mind.
Fate is not to be taken lightly.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. It didn't let me go to the menu. I hit the menu button. Like, go to the menu. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's what happened.
Let's finish this.
Okay. I can't go to system. I am stuck without music. Huh.
Fate is...
Okay. How far back do I go if I kill it? None taken. Hi chat, FY Seal's wife is incredible at singing. Y'all should check her out. Amazing. I am actually, I will link her in chat here. Her channel. I'm just generally lucky with the wife thing. People are generally confused about how this happened. Here's my wife's channel. Yeah, this is a horrendous misstep, not having music here.
Taken lightly.
Okay.
Shut up! That it? Come on.
Come, Cloud.
Come on. Any time now.
writhe for me. Have we forgotten already?
Any time now.
Weakness within.
This works way better than it should.
Nothing personal. You're done.
I'll re-record this with the right music.
Did you miss me?
Not really. It's tough.
Yeah, so what? Screw him.
Beg for forgiveness.
And catch!
Good. Right through it. Gotta be careful. Steady.
You will be quiet.
A bonus!
Do you dream of me? Who's the guy that... Who is that one guy that's striking everybody? I know. I don't know who it is. I can't remember his name. Blitz would know it off the top of his head. For the edited version, AC Ff7. I will, yeah. I will. I will. And I'll do my own edit.
That's it!
No more.
Bring it. Take the lead. I got this.
Too bright? Another! You jittery?
I won't give up. Of all the times. Now you're in for it.
Enjoy it.
Deal with that.
Go on!
Oh, he tanked it. Dick.
Too bright? Yep.
Watch this.
What'd I miss?
Let's go.
Beg for forgiveness.
It's on you.
All set. Watch yourself.
That's it!
My turn. Take him down.
Let's finish.
You jittery? How's it off?
I see it. One more shot.
This battle's kind of silly with synergy. There's Bullet.
Welcome back. We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right.
I think the melancholy music will be a good touch in part 2. I think part 2 is going to be really dark.
Cloud!
Quickly. Hey, Melinda, I'm streaming on YouTube also. Is that better for you or worse? Because I tried to... That's part of the reason why I'm doing it. Is because some people... Okay. Obviously I have to show this off. Y'all. Tessellations. Tessellating. Tessellating. Okay. Now this scene is not served by no music, because the music in this scene is raw hype.
Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
the edge of creation. Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny.
The delay in some audio is from me pausing it and looking through the camera. I'll produce a video though with the final fight here. With no HUD and flawless combat and music. Yeah, they gotta go Empire. He does look badass. The mod looks so good.
Not yet. "7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see."
Man, that looks so cool with him as Advent Children Cloud. They should have made it an option in the game, dude. It's pretty crazy.
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. President.
So there's a darker face Sephiroth mod. If you scroll up in chat, Gene posted it. Okay, YouTube is letting me be at a lower bitrate, so cool, but personally I prefer Twitch. Me too, I really do. There's a couple of people that they're not in a place where they can ever do Twitch, and so that's why I'm dual streaming. Old Rufus. Oh God. Oh God, without music to protect us from the creepiness, he's even worse. Good old what's-his-face. Oh, there's Allie D. Total red herring, that bag.
Wait. Was that all of them?
It's some of them.
Hey, Cloud. Do you see that?
Man, I can't wait to play as him the next game.
Here.
Thank you.
You tell those sound effects were all adults pretending to be children. Okay, so this is something nobody talks about. Is that nobody can see the whispers unless they are either impacted by either whispers deem them as necessary for them to see them if they have contact with them, or if they have contact with somebody that has had contact with them. Like, those are sort of the loose rules, right? So we know that. But as soon as they're destroyed, they turn into something that everybody can see, right? Like their corpse, like the husk of them, the raining golden particles. Everyone can see that. Even low-life nobodies. That is interesting. It's Jesse's dead outfit.
So, what now?
Want to become a Nomura fan? Just say that KH is a great game and that you are traumatized for life.
As long as he's still out there.
I thought you beat him.
We can.
Can we now?
We will.
Will we now?
Count me in.
If it's to be
Should we
a
now?
hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
Can we now?
I'm in too.
Is that right?
Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Fair. But he doesn't want to destroy the planet. Does he? That describes Zach pretty well, low life nobody. What did the Sector 7 residents think before the second bombing when Avalanche was just popping caps into the air? They actually talk about it after the... If you, like, wander around, the NPCs have dialogue. Like, why were they firing at the air? Like, they are confused about it. But it's also the Sector 7 slums, and shit's crazy in the slums. Ali D's definitely malding.
I miss it. The steel sky.
He's not a big fan of Zach being alive. But he's along for the ride. But he's not going to lie about how he feels about it. And he's welcome here in his anger. He's hoping that it's just DLC or something. Okay, we're missing out on Hollow, which is probably good. Not because I don't like Hollow. And it's not like I've ever posted a poll about Hollow that got me ratioed in any way, shape, or form. That would be crazy if that happened. That would mean that the fan base is insane and irrational if something like that happened. And they're not, right? But no, because of copyright strikes. That's false. Oh, I have a save. Well, people unblocked you for it and then got mad and blocked you again. Very rational. I know, right? The very definition of civility and poise. I know. I know. It was on me. I should have known better. Which one of these is it? I think this is it. Screw that himbo. I mean, Zach is alive? He's not a himbo. How dare you?
I'm so excited, I can't breathe.
Oh, that's right. I don't have a mod set.
Are you nervous too? You bet I am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the entertainment extravaganza that is the Honeybee Inn.
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
You must be Mr. Cloud. He's waiting for you.
Mr. Cloud?
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir. Please, make your way to the stage in the back.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir. Straight through those doors and down the hall.
Sorry. I don't know why that guy just bugs me. Look at palm fries here. Meow. Oh wow, I just noticed there's an upper floor. What happens in these depraved rooms? Nothing. Fair enough. Oh, this room has a TV? Bro. This is the chillest part. Oh, look, it's ultra widescreen? Look at this tree of life right here. Okay. I get distracted easily and I apologize.
But now I'm in debt.
But now I'm in debt! Okay. We're just gonna do this scene. And then we're gonna call it.
And here's the man
And then I'm gonna re-record that shit.
Chosen by Andrea himself. Our honored
And post it to the YouTubes. Head to the stage. Yes or no? Yes. Correct.
This is your first time, right? It's okay.
I've
You wanna
never
practice
done
your
this
dance moves
before.
first?
Why would I want to do that?
Andrea thought it might be a good idea.
Over here. Come on now.
Hey, hold on.
Delicious.
Perfection. Work it, honey.
Fabulous.
Oh, that was terrible.
Delicious.
Perfection. Just like that.
You know, the broodiness
Work it, honey. Delicious.
of the Advent Children mod could not fit this scene less.
You've got real rhythm, mister. Boop. Come on, come on. The show's about to
Dancing is part of the soldier exam, yeah. It's true.
My.
Some of the
that
clipping
Cloud?
with
Darling.
with the emblem
No idea.
with the Fenrir emblem here can distract every now and then, but it's still really good.
Aw, he's blushing.
What is that? Can you just tell me what it is? Is it new, or is it the soldier dancing thing that I already know? Oh, it's the soldier dancing thing. Okay, gotcha. This is the ultimate test of every mod.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn.
Cloud.
You seek my approval, do you? I understand. But those who crave my favor must first prove that they know how to move.
I love that look. I love that look. Yep, there's a little bit of clipping. What are you gonna do, you know? The Marl one.
You can follow my lead.
The Marl mod is where this works the best. It looks pretty good. Yeah, the longer. I wish there were DLC for just the dance battle. Watch Andrea gets his own spinoff. I can't imagine the Twitter rage. Just the general malding. Oh look, a perfect score.
I love it.
So look, I would also be down if the hard mode version had more button inputs or like made it more complex somehow. And if there were even an iota of a trophy associated with how good you do, that would be great.
Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty. Now, without
I don't know what's gonna happen right now. Oh.
You were born for this.
Oh, I can tell it's gonna be a butcher. Something's amiss, for sure. With that hair. That's a strange side effect. Were you up to best dress? Yeah. But you get it from my least favorite quest line. I actually like Madame M's questline more than Chocobo Sam.
True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Don't ever be afraid.
Andrea, I appreciate how woke you are, but kind of wish you were like a little bit less complicit in sex trafficking. Just saying.
That show today blew my mind.
That was the best performance I've seen. Hey, look at me.
I didn't say that. Nobody would have.
How much did you drink tonight?
Okay. Alright. Alright.
You can talk. Was it planned from the start?
Probably not. Did you see their look of surprise?
Now that was a show. Cloud? Yoo-hoo, Cloud. Hello?
Come back.
Aerith to Cloud, come in. Aerith to Cloud, come in. Aerith to Cloud, come in.
Drink. What do you say?
Please don't. Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
No!
Come on. I'm buying.
Okay. What now? Okay. I guess we'll just try Vice. See what happens. I don't even know what my shit is right now. It does look cool.
Bring it. Try this. Deal with that.
I got it.
Oh, hey.
Big Bat, it's on you.
stop now.
Let's try using it. I see. You jittery?
Let's dance, asshole.
Yeah, go on. I see. You jittery?
I'll try. Take it over.
Just nothing feels hard anymore after after Elden Ring. Like he's gonna die now. I only understood the hand. Okay. Okay. So that was fun, guys. All right, let's see. I am going to see who's live, and we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid John Reeves live because I love that dude, and he's playing Elden Ring. Yeah, I hope for a randomizer soon. That'd be sweet. So let's go over there, guys. All right, let's do it.